Hey, welcome back, everybody.
Yeah.
It's your boy Joseph, a.k.a. Jay with the Grits, here with my man Leon the Baller. What's good, Leon?
What's good, man? How you doing?
Hey, I'm feeling good, Leon.
Let's get it, brother.
And you know we had to come and bring y'all another episode of Grits on the Go.
Yes, sir.
Just a little quick taste of what we're thinking right now, what's happening in the NBA.
Yeah.
We were just kind of talking about, Leon, like what's up with the Lakers and the Lakers roster.
Man.
You know, Rondo is being courted by a lot of teams right now.
Man.
And so if Rondo goes to the Clippers, and I know you want to keep Rondo.
Right.
Look, Leon, I have no idea what's going on with the NBA and all these trade rumors.
Right.
But there's a lot of them that sound really good.
They do. I mean, and there's a lot to consider because Lakers knew what they were doing. They built a team to compete for a championship. They won, but on the other side, they signed a lot of one-year contracts.
Right.
So now you have a championship team of players who play well are going to want money.
Right.
And so Rondo is one of the first names that did come up that the Clippers are interested in because they needed floor general. I think what's his name from the point guard from the Clippers, the wild one.
Patrick Beverly?
Patrick Beverly is done.
He's got to be done.
He's done.
Doc Rivers ain't there to back him up.
Yeah, he has no skill other than just to be a pest. And so Kawhi himself came out and said, I need a point guard.
Wow.
He said it. And then there's speculation of him leaving, after this year.
Right.
So he's a 2+1. So Paul George is a 2+1. So they could lose their stars next year if they don't build a team around these guys. So Rondo would definitely come in. I heard that they wanted to blow the Clippers team up.
Right.
So we don't know. If they get Rondo, I think that they'll try to keep their same roster.
They could blow it up, but they're not going to blow it up too much because you can't get rid of both Kawhi and PG and try to get something equivalent back. Right. Yeah, PG didn't have a great year, but he was an MVP candidate the year before. And so, but you're not going to give up both of them to try to reconstruct a roster when you just signed Ty Lue.
Right.
But the Lakers just won a championship.
Right.
And if Rondo's gone, then what does that do for the Laker team? Because Rondo was a really big part of the Lakers winning that championship, right?
Yeah. There's some options that they're looking at. Obviously, the number one name that everybody been talking about is Chris Paul. He has a very, very hefty contract
like
for a 36-year-old. He's 39 million or something. He's almost, I think it's 40.
It's 41 million.
Yeah, so that's hefty.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's more than LeBron.
Yeah.
So
he did good. His agent did right by him.
But if the Lakers got Chris Paul, it's another championship. It's another championship, bro.
Who can the Lakers get, though? So if you have Chris Paul, right, because you know the Lakers got to give us some pieces.
Oh, yeah.
So if you have Chris Paul, now you got AD, and then you got LeBron. So now the Lakers get their third scorer. But, like, who else do we have to, like, fill in the gaps of, like, everybody else that we need?
Man, I think that you're going to have to fill the team again with one-year contracts.
You sign Dwight again?
You got to bring Dwight back. You can't let Golden State get Dwight. You know what I'm saying? Because don't forget that there were teams last year that wasn't there that still are great teams like Golden State.
Right.
Then you have the Nets. You have these certain teams that are going to be competing next year. Don't forget Golden State. They're good.
Yeah.
And to get a piece like they got Wiggins, and then if they get a center like Dwight, now they can able to match up in size with the Lakers. But don't forget the Lakers have issues guarding three-point shooting teams.
Right.
You see what Miami did once they put Lakers in options and moving and things like that. Lakers had issues guarding those shooters.
Right.
Now you're talking about two of the best shooters in history. So I will re-sign Dwight for the vet minimum. I mean, he's not going to have an outrageous contract. But I would love to see Chris Paul if they can work it out, but I don't want to give up the whole team to get him.
Right. It's not
they're
like
going to want our young pieces. They're going to want Alex Caruso. They're going to want
they're going to want KCP.
They're going to want KCP.
Yeah.
They're going to want to empty us out.
Yeah.
So I'm not too big on Chris Paul. Now, another option that they were talking about is Schroeder.
Okay.
Bringing him in as another feisty point guard who can score, who can create his own shot, who can get to the bucket. I wouldn't mind seeing him.
He's a Chris Paul type of player.
He is a Chris Paul type A player. So that's another option. Another option that they were talking about is Oladipo.
Okay.
Which I'm not big on.
Kuzma came out and was like, Kuzma made a list on his Twitter.
Right.
And he had a list with Oladipo being traded for him. So Kuzma had a list where it was like Oladipo was on the Lakers and then Kuzma was on Indiana.
Did he do that?
He did that.
What? No, he didn't, bro.
Okay, so look, I gotta find it and find out where it's at. Though.
He must know he's out,
bro. I mean, you know what? Like, I don't want Kuzma there. I'm not a Kuzma fan. You know, I just think he's always been erratic and inconsistent. You know, and he's a liability on defense. He always leaves his feet. Yeah. You know, I think he played better in the finals.
Wow.
I think his game came around, you know, where he was kind of finding a groove inside the offense and understood what needed to be done.
But not for Oladipo. No.
Oladipo's an all-star player.
He is when he's healthy.
And if you could use a Kuzma to sign and trade, if you could use a Kuzma as a piece, because he's a free agent now, so that rookie contract is going away, right?
Free agent, so he can get the extension.
So he can get an extension.
Yeah.
Okay. So
the Lakers can sign and trade him.
They can sign and trade him.
Yeah.
So if you people in the league love Kuzma, and around the league, all these GMs love him, and they know that he could be a viable scorer for their team.
Right.
You know, a number 3, he's not. Right. You know, he's a number 2 type of option. Yeah. You know, he can't be a number 1 because he's not that.
You know who I miss?
Who?
And I was watching the clip of Brandon Ingram.
You do? You miss him?
I miss Brandon Ingram.
Really?
Because I think he came into his own. He's coming into his own, and he's an all-star. I think he's going to be an all-star this year.
There was some I heard something about potential trades from like the Pelicans that maybe Brandon Ingram could be a Clipper next year.
Ooh, that'd be a nice pickup for them.
You know, but they would have to give up Lonzo, and this is for Paul George. For Paul George coming to the Pelicans, so they would have to give up Paul George and like a 2022 pick or something like that.
Paul George to the Pelicans, his career's over.
I just don't think Lonzo is going to be gone from this Lonzo and Zion connection.
We haven't seen that full season yet,
right.
So hopefully we get to see that next year. But you know who they said could be a reunion with the Lakers?
Who?
Clarkson.
JC coming back?
They said it could be.
See, I'm cool with that.
It seemed like they're interested in bringing him back.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
he did well for the Jazz.
Yeah, he did.
You know, and LeBron, he played with LeBron out there in Cleveland, right? When he got traded out. Mm-hmm. LeBron likes him. Right. I would say he didn't say nothing bad about him.
Okay, well, shoot. Talk to me about Derrick Rose then.
What, Derrick Rose?
Yeah.
Look,
would you take Derrick Rose?
Okay, at first I was telling you that I wouldn't.
Right.
But then I thought about it again, and I still wouldn't.
Thought about it again, and I still wouldn't.
But I mean,
he's bona fide buckets,
bro.
He can come off the bench,
dude. Like for real, and like he to go from where he came, you know, from being injured and like really like who was Derrick Rose?
But that's what something that the Lakers missing, a bona fide scorer on that second unit.
We need a scorer who could put the ball in, Leon,
and he gets to the bucket.
We need a 3-point shooter, right? And we need somebody that can play defense on the perimeter against these small, feisty guards.
Derrick Rose is not going to do
Derrick Rose can't play the defense.
Yep.
He can get and create his own shot. I'm cool with that. Especially late game. He's proven now that he can be clutch, and he's about that time.
What about Kyle Lowry?
Kyle Lowry, the Lakers looked at him a couple years back. You remember?
They're looking at him right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're looking at Kyle Lowry.
Okay.
Because I think, and that's
a starting point guard.
This could probably be the exit of Rondo. This could be the exit of Rondo.
That's
because
another.
They're looking for a point guard.
Yeah. That can score though.
That has a little small contract that, you know, a year or something like that. So they're looking at a contract for point guards. So that could be a sign that Rondo could be not signing with them, re-signing with them, which I would think would be a grave mistake. Unless the only reason why you don't sign Rondo is if you bring in Chris Paul.
But do the Lakers have to go out and get that big time point guard? Right, when you have Alex Caruso on the bench and you can move him into the starter lineup.
They're saying that they want to make a big splash. So they're looking to make a big move. Lakers are looking to make a really, really big move. So I don't know. I think it's just I don't know. No, I just think that they need to make the right decisions and sign some of these players. Don't let all of them go.
Don't let all of them go. No. No, but the 76ers, they could definitely let Ben Simmons go.
Man, dude, let that dude go. They need to actually let that dude go. He's hurt every year, and I don't even know why Houston would make that trade. Why would they?
Ben Simmons?
Yeah, he's always hurt.
With Russ? You got two people that can't shoot in the backfield. You got two guards that can't shoot the ball. What's his name?
That's not going to work. Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook? Is that what they say?
Westbrook. He was throwing up so many bricks. Oh, my gosh. I just can't see them doing that.
Nah, it won't work.
I can see Harden wanting to change, though.
Well, because Morey's over there now with the 76ers.
But D'Antoni is with the Nets.
Did D'Antoni go to the Nets?
Yeah, he went. He's a assistant.
Oh, okay. Whoa, but think about that.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Whoa, because you got Amari Stoudemire's over there.
Yeah.
Right? Well, just think about the offense. Forget about these trade rumors, Leon.
Okay.
Let's just think about what like the Brooklyn, because the Brooklyn, they're trying to make some moves.
Grab everybody. They want Bradley Beal.
Yeah.
They want the dude from Chicago.
Yeah, Zach LaVine.
Yeah, they want all them guys.
Yeah. And
they want them.
They got cap space to do it because they got a lot of guys that were on those 1 years.
Right.
But think about it, though, Leon.
Okay.
When you got Steve Nash, who's never been a head coach,
right?
When was he good and when was he great?
With D'Antoni.
With D'Antoni's offense.
Right.
What happened with
That's a smart move.
Bro, D'Antoni's been James Harden is the leading scorer of the NBA for the last few years in D'Antoni's offense.
That could be Kevin Durant now.
That could be Kevin Durant. And then you got a player like Kyrie.
Yeah.
And think about they might use Kyrie and KD just like Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire.
Ooh, I did not think about that.
Right?
Ooh.
Then you got a guy like Karis LeVert, right, who's a lot better than Quentin Richardson, who's a lot better than Raja Bell offensively, right, if you're looking at the old Phoenix teams.
Wow.
So now you got three guys who really could,
potentially put in work.
Could the Nets be going to the finals next year, Leon? Or we need to pump the brakes?
Wait, hold on. Let me think. I don't know. Miami. But Miami, bruh.
What's up?
Now, if Miami, because there's talk that Oladipo is going to Miami.
That he wants to go there.
He likes Miami.
Yeah.
And then Chris Paul, there's talks that Chris Paul could potentially end up in Miami.
Okay.
So if Miami get a piece, and don't forget, Giannis could go to Miami.
Giannis could go to Miami.
So if Miami get another piece, Miami has earned my respect.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to beat Miami. Mm-hmm. You're not going to they're not going to roll over. To me right now, I still think that they're the best. And it's a shame that these analysts and columns don't even have Miami winning the championship, even in the top 5 and winning the championship as good as they played in the bubble. For next year.
That already came out?
That the odds came out. I think it's absolutely ridiculous.
Miami held it down.
Miami is going to be the team to beat in the East.
Really? Over Boston?
Over Boston. And if they get another piece, Miami's going back to the finals.
They need another score. Their defense is legit.
But
what do they need?
But the Nets their defense is they're gonna rely on trying to outscore you.
No. They got some guys in the middle. What's the dude? Jared Allen with the
DeAndre Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan. He's coming back too. He's healthy,
bro. But still, he's not a defensive presence. Like we're talking about Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire, and D'Antoni.
But you got Joe Harris, who is a 3-point specimen. Right? I mean, he's one of the top 5 3-point shooters in the last 3 years, percentage-wise, and volume. Right? So he hits a lot of buckets. Then you got KD, right? And if KD lost speed, who cares? KD could put up a shot against anybody. You're not blocking a shot, shooting a jumper, right? He could still create space, I'm sure.
The Nets could probably.
Then you got Kyrie, and you still got that kid Dunwoody on the team.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're losing some of the talent that was in the playoffs a couple years ago.
But you know what I think it could be next year?
What's up?
New Jersey.
Uh-huh.
Lakers. LeBron
versus Kyrie.
KD, because KD feels he's the best player in the league.
He does.
He feels that he's a number one.
There's a lot of people like myself that think he is the best player in the league when he's on the court.
He's definitely
not after this year. What I seen with LeBron.
LeBron is still the guy. Everybody's saying it. KD is the only person that feels that he's the number one option.
But who could stop KD from doing whatever he wants?
Who could stop LeBron from doing whatever he wants too?
But look, KD gets his buckets a lot easier.
LeBron gets his just as easy as anybody that I've seen now. He has LeBron has no weaknesses now.
KD doesn't. Where's Kevin Durant's? And this is a great conversation. Where's KD's flaw?
Inside.
On the post?
He has no inside game.
Like he has no he has no post defense.
He don't have no post anything.
He's been working on that turnaround jumper a lot in the last few years. Especially.
You ain't got to really work on it if you have a 7'3", 7'4" wingspan. You jumping over everybody.
So how is his game deficient?
I have never seen him work the block.
He don't need to. If you could give me 2 steps from 3-point line to the rim.
Well, it's to be determined. Okay. We don't even know if he can do that.
That's true.
We don't even know he can do that.
That's true.
Now that you're not the best, and you're going to have to come through L.A. first.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You think you're the best. That's cool. I admire your game.
Yeah.
But I think you're the second best player.
Okay.
But I think AD could easily take that over.
Okay.
Because AD is now in his prime.
So what's the matchup then? Is the matchup AD versus KD, or is the matchup LeBron versus KD if they meet like that?
I think it's LeBron because LeBron is the number one player in the game.
Okay.
KD want that.
Uh-huh.
So it's going to be LeBron, KD.
Yeah.
And if KD beat him in the finals, then they're going to crown KD the face of the NBA.
You mentioned Anthony Davis in this whole conversation with LeBron and Kevin Durant.
Right.
Anthony Davis says, I'm like that.
He is. He is.
Where does he fit? Is he top 3 in the league right now? Or is he just top? Is he top
3?
So you got LeBron, Kevin Durant, AD. Is that your top 3?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It ain't Kawhi.
Okay.
It ain't Kyrie.
Okay.
It's not Steph.
Harden's not in there?
Harden is in the top 5.
Top 5? Is Steph Curry in your top 5?
No.
You know what? I'm not a big Steph Curry fan either like
5.
that, but I'm excited to see him come back and play.
Is.
So, but you got Dame Lillard in there. So, okay. Yo, hold on. This is crazy, y'all.
Because I think, wait, hold on.
What's up?
Lillard got it. Ooh.
It was one point where you were like, Lillard's like the best player in the league right now.
I think that he's okay.
Remember that stretch that he went through?
This is right.
Yeah.
I'll give Lillard. I'm taking Lillard over Kyrie.
Okay.
I'm taking Lillard over Kyrie because he's durable.
Okay.
He plays.
Yeah.
He's there. He's consistent.
Uh-huh.
And he's just, to me, a better point guard.
Wow. A better point guard or a better scorer?
All-around player.
You think so?
They both
weak on the defense. Kyrie's that guy, bro.
Kyrie is that guy.
Kyrie's that guy.
I'm not gonna even lie.
And I like Dame.
I'm sorry, I can't front.
Yeah.
I gotta give Kyrie that spot.
Thank you, bro.
I do gotta give Kyrie that spot.
Thank you.
I do.
Thank you. It's Kyrie.
It is Kyrie.
Like, I mean, handles wise, he has it.
Right.
You know, they both don't really pass the ball that major that often.
No.
But when Kyrie does want to facilitate, he can facilitate.
Yeah.
And he proved that when he was with Cleveland, playing with LeBron, because a lot of times they would run the offense through Kyrie and create the shot or play for LeBron.